Morning, guys. We're going to do a little more work on the 235 to get it more track ready. It did okay. There's a couple of things that I wasn't really happy with. Brake temps got a little bit hot, so we're going to address that today. And then oil temps got a little bit hot, and we will address that in another video. So we're going to add some scoopage. I'll show you where that gets mounted, and then obviously some hose to get the fresh air to the back of the caliper using one of those guys. I'll show you what we've done here. Okay, so this side is all done. I'll walk you through the process. It's not really complicated. What you got to do is take the caliper off. I know it's back on now. We were test fitting. So take the caliper off, take the rotor off, hang the caliper up out of the way, and then take the OEM brake shield off. So this is mounted with 4 10 mils. It's fairly obvious. You just undo those 10 mils. And then you've got to modify the bracket to fit the mounting holes. Ignore the old holes. They were from the Kia. So bolted there, quite secure. And then we have hose mounted there, running down there, underneath the caliper to the scoopage. What it looks like from the front is that. So it's mounted to the bottom of the control arm with 4 zap straps. I got this idea from, there's a bunch of guys online that you can buy these scoops from. They 3D print them. I found some on eBay for $20 for 2. So I thought as a test fit, we'll see how that works. My scoops, the hose goes into the back. The ones you can buy online, the hose will come in from the top. So basically, you just mount that scoop to the control arm and then route the hose. So I went up in behind the shock and the sway bar link to the back of the rotor. So in essence, now cool air is going to flow at the back of the rotor. I know a lot of guys use this OEM vent, and they buy some really low profile scoops that go along the back. You can do that. It's probably a better solution, but much more expensive. I think those are $300 or $400. In total, I've got maybe $50 in parts here. A little bit of time to engineer it. And yeah, I'll put a video in showing the clearance of full lock right, full lock left. But yeah, other than that, there's not much to it. A little bit of time, a little bit of finagling, and then you've got brake cooling. I know a lot of guys are going to say this isn't ideal because you're only blowing air at the back of the rotor. Well, it is what it is. I mean, it's all we've got for now. So we'll test this out on the next track day, probably coming up in about a week, as well as the next thing we're going to do. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe buttons up there, and we'll catch you in the next one.